where the economic freedom fighters will be commemorating a Youth Day in Klerksdorp in the Northwest. And for more on this, we're joined by our reporter, Seentleng Lehihi. Seentleng, good morning and welcome to the agenda. Share with us what's happening where you are at this hour.
Good morning to you and our viewers. I'm here at the Matlosana Stadium in Joburton Township in the Northwest. As you can see behind me, hundreds of EFF supporters, mostly youth, and some trickles of elders have come here to commemorate this significant day. We anticipate the president of the EFF, or the leader rather, Julius Malema, to grace this event and address the masses. We have seen some of the leaders come here. We've seen Member of Parliament Godrich Gadi also grace this event, and we're anticipating that many more among the EFF leadership will be here in no time.
Now, of course, the EFF has chosen the Northwest. What will be the theme for the event?
You know, the Northwest is a significant province, and it goes without saying that the EFF has chosen this as a strategic move. You'll understand that this province now is existing without a premier. And if you look at this particular township, it is a township that is very telling of the struggles of many youth of this country. If you looked at our special this morning, you would have realized that the youth in Joburton are not only battling the struggles of poverty and inequality, they are also struggling the entrapment of gangsterism and its crippling effect not only on their future but their economic contribution to this area.
And of course the province has in the recent days been experiencing political challenges. Do you think that the CIC, Julius Malema, will likely to touch on these issues?
Most certainly he will. You know that Julius Malema has been very outspoken about the political landscape here in the Northwest during the tenure of the former Premier Supra Mahumapelo and after the fact. We anticipate that he will make some references, if not major references, to the political landscape here and make insinuations about where their party is going in terms of their campaign for the 2019 elections.
And of course the EFF is still building structures around the country. And have you been able to speak to the young people that are affiliated to the EFF and get to hear their challenges that they would like to hear the CIC addressing?
The challenges that youth here speak of are challenges of poverty, being included in the greater economy. And particularly for the youth here is how do we overcome the challenges of gangsterism that emanate from the fact that most of the youth here are unemployed. Many of the youth here also speak about the most topical issue being free education, the opportunity to get the education they need as a stepping stone to become economically active.
And of course, the issue of gangsterism, you've been highlighting it over and over, clearly is a concern. Speaking to some of the parents and possibly police, what are they telling you with regards to this, and how are they hoping to curb this?
Gangsterism is a major concern in this area. The police are battling to counter this because policing gangsterism is quite a complex feat. As you said, you need the collaboration of family, neighbors, and the entire justice system. The families themselves are too scared to come out and speak against gangsterism because they themselves are victims. You understand that it seems that this greater community is being held at ransom by these gangsters. And it is absolutely necessary that we need to see some sort of greater synergy between all these stakeholders to ensure that our young people are emancipated from this great struggle.
Now, of course, the issue of unemployment is also a concern. Are there any plans to try and also empower the youth in this regard in that area?
You have youth that are active in themselves, trying to empower themselves and get involved in entrepreneurial activities. You will understand that it is very difficult for these youth to get greater opportunities because they don't have access to information. They don't have access to mainstream things that people in urban areas may have. So their greatest challenge is support. And I would put it to the EFF for coming here, make a significant difference in this community, and let this be a legacy that can be seen beyond this day.
You also spoke about the youth in that area being denied opportunities or access to some of the stuff that kids or the youth in the urban areas would have access to. So what comes to mind is the issue of tertiary education. How would you say, or a number of youth on the ground that have access to tertiary education coming from that area?
There are quite a few who have access to tertiary education. Many of them go to our local Northwest University, either in Potchefstroom or in the Vaal area or in Mafikeng. But as I said to you, the challenge here is access to funding. Many of them may go in there but not have access to funding to continue their studies. Some of them are unable to even aspire to go into tertiary education because of this issue of gangsterism. Many of the youth here are forced to drop out and participate in detrimental activities.
And thank you. That was our reporter Seentleng Lehihi coming to us live from Klerksdorp in the Northwest Province.